Hello there, this is Evening Star Tarot. My name is Mandy, and today we're going to be doing a collective zodiac reading for the Virgo collective. If you have the Virgo zodiac sign in your sun, moon, or ascendant rising sign, then this is for you. All right, so one of the things that I've heard while I was looking at the cards was you are not alone. You are not defined or do not need this individual. Like, I have a feeling that there is a strong sense of holding on to what you've known versus letting it go. There's this energy of like letting go because you feel it's necessary versus, not letting go because it feels like it's comfort, like you don't want to start anew. I feel like there's just this hesitation, like there is this tower moment. This is over here that's clarifying what's going on entirely, is that there's a crumbling down, right? This is also came out twice. So the Virgo collective definitely has a crumbling down of something that was comfortable, that they were happy with, or maybe not so happy with. But there's just a deconstructing of their norm. The norm is now different. The norm is now different. I don't feel like it's going to be. I feel like it already is. So the Virgo collective is going through a time where you're deeply trying to get in touch with a higher power. Perhaps you're meditating, you're praying a lot. I feel like this is a lot of prayer. You see how she's praying here, and this your ancient ancestors stand beside you. That means like your loved one's spirit source is beside you at this time as you're going through this. You're being divinely guided through this tough time. I feel like you are having to learn about yourself again. Like you have to be, during this time, you have to become this warrior woman, right? Like this is requiring you to, now that things are you're in the thick of it, right? Now you got to be like this warrior woman. You need to cut through the bullshit and see the truth and the clarity of what you most ultimately deserve and desire. How can you, as this warrior woman, see things differently? What is it that you need to do to now surrender to what is going on, right? Now, the warrior woman will cut through the bullshit or whatever, but in order to do that, she also has to know when to kneel, when to surrender, when to let the universe be. There's a lot of opportunities that are also going on here, or a lot of things, like a lot of choices. Perhaps you, like I said, you're doing a lot of thinking. There's a lot of thinking and teetering. So perhaps you're thinking about other things outside of this heartbreak or this person or situation that really hurt you. Maybe you're just thinking a lot about different things, but you really need to be assertive for yourself in terms of what you want moving forward. Now that you've, had to leave the situation, are you still going to go back or are you going to move forward? Here, like I said, there's a lot of prayer that's happening. Perhaps you're going to church. Perhaps you're talking to others through discussions about how to navigate this situation. And perhaps you have been reaching out to past friends or family members, or maybe you're reaching out to people that you once knew, or maybe that, this is just someone that you keep thinking about and praying about, is the person that just ended. This is by the Six of Cups, is someone from the past. So perhaps you are praying about someone from the past and trying to find a way to move forward from this person. Or maybe you're trying to move forward with this person. Maybe you had this tower moment with this person. They come back around. They want to commit to you, but you don't know if you want to commit to them. That was another scenario that just played up in this as well. Maybe you're indecisive as towards whether or not you want to commit to this person because of where you have been. But whatever that may be, this whatever new insight, if you have this nudge or this intuitive nudge that you need to do something or act on something, follow it because you're being divinely guided. What you're praying for is being heard, so you need to follow through. Everything, like I said, there's also over here that says it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. Like I told you, you are receiving intuitive hits. You're being guided. You're being told what you need to do. Not told, but you're being shown what you need to do. You're getting, like I said, I don't know if I said it already, but Virgos are one of the most intuitive zodiac signs aside from Pisces. They're a lot more in touch with their spirituality. So I feel like there's been already a lot of spiritual insight as towards how to look at this situation differently, how to navigate things, what to do for yourself in terms of how to, grow from this situation. But you really need to like classify. Spirit really wants you to think about what it is that you're clinging on to. And are you honoring your deepest calling? Are you honoring what is best for you? Are you honoring you? Let's see here what these cards are. So these cards are advice and as towards what's the energy you need to put forward in your present moment. So I have, it's not personal. People's reactions or opinions of me are not really about me at all. People tend to project their own insecurities or fears onto one another. So when someone speaks unkindly to me, I'll remember they have something going on that has nothing to do with me. So perhaps there was a situation that requires you to really let that whatever they said go. Maybe that's what you're holding on to. Maybe it's past information, past transgressions that they have done, and you have to tell yourself or retell yourself like it had nothing to do with you because you did fine. You did right already. Just because they mistreated you does not mean that you are any less than or not important or not at all, because you know you showed up in the best way that you can. So it's really like making sure that you don't take their actions or horrible actions against you as something that's your fault, that is theirs. Dance it out. I can move emotions through my body by dancing. Whenever I start to feel built up, energy or crankiness, I will play some music and move intuitively. So it's really about, like I said, this card is saying like you need to do a little bit more fun. I've been getting a card called Recharge for like basically all of my zodiac sign readings, which says to get more in touch with nature. So really it's like you need to get more in touch with, things that will help you relieve those moments of sadness or overthinking. Move your body, go out in nature and recharge and meditate, right? This is called infinite creativity. At any moment, I am able to tap into an infinite source of energy and creativity within me. So basically, this card is saying it correlates to here with this like creativity, wishful thinking, choices, opportunities. Like the world is your oyster now that you have shifted, because it's really like everything had to break down so that you can recreate. So this is your time to recreate and rebuild. So this is where your creativity and your intuitive nudges while you're meditating, while you're dancing things out in your prime or having those conversations with others about your search situation. that's when you will begin to create and put ideas into place so that you can rebuild. Present. In this present moment, I have nothing to worry about. I take life step by step. I follow my desires and intuition, joyfully overcoming any bumps along the way. When I live like this, I don't have to worry about the future. Like I just said, following your intuition, living in the present, your intuition is very important. You need to listen to your intuition. That's very highlighted here. The mental thoughts that are not conducive to you rebuilding, because you must rebuild. Like there's no choice, but you have to rebuild. Like you must. If it's for a situation where you're debating whether to be with someone else, then maybe it's time for you to reevaluate and reassess what it is you want, either with that person or by yourself. What do you want to create? You need to look at things from a different vantage point and cut through the bullshit. Cut through what you've been telling yourself that is not 100% true. Self-appreciation. I will find a moment throughout the day that I can dedicate to myself, find a comfortable space, and bring a pen and paper. I will write a letter of appreciation to myself where I will pour love into who I am and all that I do. So self-appreciation, this is just saying like giving yourself time to dedicate to yourself, giving yourself that time to talk and give yourself positive words, self-appreciation for how far you've come and recognizing where you're going. There's beauty and fun in how you're going to get to your end destination. There's going to be more fruitful opportunities will be coming your way when you choose to make yourself that priority and you focus on healing and letting go. Because I really do feel like you're still holding on to what had happened rather than fully embracing what's going to be. So that's pretty much all that I have for the Virgo collective. Spirit wants you to continue to follow your intuition. You're being divinely guided. Follow your deepest calling. What is most important to you as you rebuild, and what is it that you need to dive deep and release and let go so that you can make this decision with peace on your heart and in your mind on what this new norm or this new reality will be. So I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please give it a thumbs up and comment below if you liked it. And please subscribe to the channel if you want some more of my content. And as always, it's wonderful to have you here. Take care. Namaste.